Hey there, planners. I recently showed in the setup of my fall planner, an Erin Condren Petite Folio, modified Petite Folio system, that I was creating covers, customizable covers for my Erin Condren Petite planners. The reason I did that is because I don't really like the colors and the covers that come on the planners, because for me, they don't create a cohesive look in my planner. And I wanted everything to be sort of black and white, animal print, and look like they go together. So I ended up creating these covers, which are really just wraparounds to go on the planners themselves. I had a ton of questions and requests from you guys to show how I made those. And so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I've got very basic supplies. This is a really simple DIY and a great way to dress up and customize your Erin Condren Petite Folio. So go grab your planners and let's get planning. All right, so let me talk about the supplies I have. I am actually going to pull out an Erin Condren Petite Folio, so that way we can use it to make our cover. So there's the Petite Folio. There's a whole bunch, different colors, different types of planners. I'm just going to grab this one to make the new cover with. I have some packing tape. So this is just regular Scotch clear packing tape. It comes with the little, the cutter on it. That's going to be a key part. I've got my Scotch laminator here. I will have all of my supplies listed down in the description box below. Any laminator will work. This is just the one I have. And then I have my laminating pouches. These are 3mm. You can use thicker if you want to, but I find the 3mm work really well because they're very flexible, and I like the wraparound covers to be flexible. So I've got two of those sheets, and then I've got some scrapbook paper, some pattern paper. You can use any pattern you want to. I just happen to have this great kit from Ella and Viv that I got off Amazon, and it's called the Animal Kingdom kit. And that's actually where we're going to start today. Let me turn on my little laminator and get her warming up. I'll just set her over there to the side, and let's pick out some paper. So my vibe for my planner in the fall is animal print, and these are actually double-sided. So this looks to be like some giraffe print, maybe. I'm really terrible at naming which animal I love animal print, but I never know which animal it is. So I think this is giraffe, and then we've got some purple giraffe, which I actually really like this. This is really cute. And then I think this is like cow. Oh yeah, it says it up here. Okay, yeah, so this is cow, and this is cow, black and white cow. I do really like that. We've got some pink python. That is maybe too much for me. I'm not a huge fan of snake. I don't know what this is. This is just a cool splatter pattern. Zebra, I love zebra. And then we've got some teal zebra. Ooh, cobra. Now, I am really digging the snake pattern prints. I actually really like this. This might be a winner. And I don't know what that is. Doesn't say. Maybe, I have no idea. Anybody know what pattern that is? Like maybe crocodile? Snake? I don't know. Leopard. I love leopard. Leopard and cheetah are the ones I always get mixed up. Ooh, that's really pretty too. The pink. This might be the winner. Okay, this is garter snake. No, thank you. I don't know what that is. Tiger. Bengal tiger is pretty cool. And then blue. This is lamb. That is so adorable. That is so, oh, and pink. Oh, pink lamb. That is so cute. This is crocodile. I love this one. That's really cool. That's really cool too. And then we have green snake. No, thank you. Not interested in the snakes. And ostrich. Ostrich is pretty cool too. Okay, I think I'm going to narrow it down to crocodile I'm loving. Probably not the lamb, maybe tiger. No thank you to the garter snake. Definitely like the leopard, definitely like the cobra. And I think those are probably going to be the ones I pick from. I really am digging this Cobra. I think I'm gonna go with the Cobra. That is super cool. I don't know what that is, so we'll just ignore that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Cobra. Or the cheetah, I mean leopard. Maybe the leopard. Yeah, I'm gonna go with leopard. Okay, decisions, decisions. So now that the hard part is over, it's time to actually get started on making this into a planner cover. So what I want to do is I want to create two separate pieces, one for the front and one for the back. And I'm going, let's see, let's make sure I'm going to be able to do that here. Yeah, there's plenty of paper to do that with this sheet. I could even do it this way. Yeah, kind of like it like that, where it's got the color variation there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is flip this over and grab a pen, and I'm going to put my petite planner right in the corner. Make sure it's lined up to the corner and even along the edge down there, and then I'm just going to draw out where to cut. And I'm going to make sure I get those rounded corners in. Okay, there's one, and then I'll come over here to the other side, line it up again, make sure it's even to the corner. And as you guys can see, I'm not being really precise here. I could definitely be more precise. I'm not being really precise here. I'm kind of working around the tabs I have, but it doesn't have to be exact. All right, so there's my two outlines. Now let me grab a pair of scissors and cut these out. All right, now I have my two front and back covers, and you know, because this is double-sided paper, I could actually do either side, and that is pretty cool looking, the pink. I may be able to actually reverse it. We'll have to see when I get done if it's reversible, but you can see that they will fit. I have rounded corners on the outside, and they will fit right over the planner book like this. Now, the problem is, what it will not do is cover the spine. So I've got this little space where the spine is located, and I'm doing that on purpose because that's where the packing tape is going to come in. But before we get to that, we're going to laminate. Unfortunately, because of the A5 size, you cannot fit both pieces into a single sheet of laminating, a laminating pouch. You have to use two, which I know is a little bit wasteful. What I would say is, if I was doing this, you know, outside of this video, I would wait until I had other things to go in this laminating pouch, but I don't right now. So just for the purposes of this video, I'm going to just do one item in here. So you want to get that laid down and get it closed up. And then you want to make sure to put your laminating pouch on the sealed side, put that through your laminator. So I am going to go ahead and laminate these two guys, and I will come back when they are done. All right, so my second one is going through the laminator. I did put them through the laminator twice. I feel like it just gets a better seal. If I'm just doing like a dashboard, you know, or an insert into my planner, I don't typically do it twice, but because this is a cover and I know it's going to take a lot of, you know, a little bit more beating than something inside like a ring planner, I do run it through the laminator twice, but you can see it's all laminated. This side really is gorgeous. If it was summertime, I would be using that, but I think this is a better fit for fall. So there's my sheets all laminated, and now I can turn my laminator off. And now what I need to do is cut them out. I'm going to be very careful when I'm cutting them out because I don't want to puncture that air bubble There's just a tiny little air bubble around the edge where the seal has happened with the laminating sheet. So I'm going to cut them out and be very careful about that, that air bubble not cutting into that air bubble. All right, so now I have my 2 sheets laminated and cut out. It's now time to make them into the cover. So I've got my front and I've got the back, and they're going to fit great around the planner, but I've got this spine that is, you know, not covered. So what I like to do is to put them on like that, open up to the middle of the book, and just kind of lay the book in and get the cover where it is fitting nicely, and then kind of slowly lift the book up. So that shows me, gives me a rough idea of the space I need. So now I can straighten them up, and I don't need a whole lot of space, right? I just have this little section here in the middle. That is what I want, and I'm going to give myself just a little bit more room. So we're looking at maybe a little less than an inch between. Now I'm going to use my packing tape. So, and you know how horrible packing tape sounds when it comes off the roll. So I'm just going to apologize ahead of time for how this is going to sound. So I am just going to, I'm not trying to get it the same size. I'm just laying it right, making sure it's even and lined up, and then I'm just laying it right on the table and taping the pages down. Okay? So there's one side. So now I'm going to lift this up with the pages still taped, lift it up and flip it over, and I'm going to tape this side. Sorry for that terrible sound. So tape this side, and I do want to make sure the tape goes down with no bubbles, so I'm being a little bit careful about how the tape goes down. All right. Now, I've got my pages taped together. Now what I need to do is just trim off this excess here at the top. And you're probably going to have a hard time seeing it, but the edge of my laminate is right there. It's clear, so it's hard to see. But I want to cut the tape even with the edge of that laminate. So I'm going to be very careful, take my time, make sure I'm not cutting into the laminate, but just cutting right along that edge. So now it's a flat edge. And then I'm going to do the same thing to this side. And it really helps if you make sure you get your pages lined up, so that's really important. All right, now, you know what guys, I totally think this will be reversible because I could easily bend it either way. So now all I have to do is put my book in, and voila, there's my cover. And you can see it covers both the back and the front. So now let me put it back in my petite planner, and I'll take this cover out, which I have been using, and flip to the middle of my book and pop this in. And now I have my cover. Yay! That's so exciting. So see, now you can also, I have been playing around with like using a paper clip and just clipping that together so it does stay together a little better, but now you can see how easy that is to make. It covers the front and the back really well, and that's how simple it is to make. Let's try it on the reverse side and make sure it's actually reversible. Because when you have that double-sided paper, it would be really handy to make reversible covers. I didn't even think of that. So, oh yeah, look, that is really, I really do like this pink. That is really cool. Okay, so that is my very simple DIY for how to make your own petite folio planner covers. And You know, the reason you could also actually remove this cover. You could just cut it off, making sure that you don't cut the stitches, and then actually, you know, staple or glue something on. But the thing is, this is, for example, this is a monthly planner, so I am going to be using this for a long time. And so I want to be able to change out my covers for season. You know, I'll probably want something Christmassy on this at Christmas, right? So just having the overlay is great for, look how cute that is great for being able to, you know, switch it out seasonally and have different covers. I really hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope this inspires you, gives you some inspiration. I would love to hear down in the comments below if you are planning to try this, if you're using the Petite Folio system, if you're going to try this and give your planning system a little flair and a little personality, customizing it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this, and as always, thanks for planning with me.